describe a technique of Versa-Lift cholecystectomy. This is a technique used in this middle-aged gentleman who came with a sudden onset pain in the right hypochondrium region. Ultrasound showed gallstones with cholecystitis. Liver function showed no jaundice, and hence, in view of pain, he was planned for laparoscopic cholecystectomy. As you can see here in the figure, we use a 5 mm telescope, a 10 mm for the epigastric port for the clipping, a 3 mm for the dissection, and a Versa-Lift needle to give a traction to the gallbladder so that we can avoid additional port. On the initial inspection, we put the 10 mm and the 5 mm telescope. This is a 10 mm epigastric port coming into the field. We always check for the pliability of the gallbladder, because for the use of Versa-Lift, we need to see that the gallbladder should be pliable and not very fixed and adherent. The next step is to put in a 3 mm additional port, which helps in the dissection. The lesser the number of ports, it's always better. The Mediflex Versa-Lift lifter needle, this is how it is. It has got a clip at one end, and then there is a suture material and a sharp needle, straight needle at the end, which helps us in trying to bring it outwards. So this is the insertion of the Versa-Lift inside. Once it is brought inside, we hold the gallbladder fundus with the help of the clip, and this is now used in place of an additional port. The sharp end of needle is taken up at the highest point so that we can give a good traction to the fundus of the gallbladder. The traction here is used at the fourth port. You can see here how the gallbladder gets retracted with the help of this Versa-Lift needle. You can maneuver and change the direction as and when required, because it is just the needle insertion. The callus is dissected by the technique of use of monopolar electrosurgery, and we always have the principle of hook the tissue, look around and then cook. I keep the settings usually low at around 30 and use a blend mode. So the peritoneal folds are reflected anteriorly and posteriorly by flagging the gallbladder with the 3 mm port. You can see the gradual traction on the gallbladder as we proceed, so that this helps in opening up of the Callot triangle as we go through the dissection. The use of sharp and blunt dissection helps in defining the Callots in the critical view of safety better. This is where we take the additional fibers to delineate only the two structures as defined in the critical view of safety. So we should always see only two structures entering into the gallbladder, and here you can see that we are using a left hand instrument which is 3 mm, the presence of the hook, and defining the critical view of safety better. Additional small fibers in the posterior part are taken up, and all the time it is ensured that the dissection should be above the Ruvius sulcus, because this is a landmark which helps us in differentiating between the common bile duct below and the gallbladder above. So I always raise the gallbladder much higher. Now the gradual increase in the traction, again you can see, opens up that area pretty well. We proceed further and define the critical view of safety. After defining the critical view of safety, the cystic artery is clipped with 3 clips, 2 towards the side of the body and 1 towards the specimen. I use this universal clip applicator which helps in doing the cholecystectomy better. The vessel is cut. I always use this principle of milking the cystic duct in all the patients, especially in cases of acute cholecystitis, because sometimes you can have a stone near the cystic duct which can create a problem. This was a wide cystic duct, so I had to use in a yellow clip. The peritoneal clips are seen here, and always cut the cystic duct parallel to the clips to avoid any slippage. So the amount of tissue above the second clip should always be uniform. Now the traction is further increased with the help of Versa-Lift needle, and you can maneuver and manipulate. These are the final fibers which we take away from the gallbladder in the fossa from the liver bed. Always try to maintain this nice fluffy white layer so that you can prevent entering into the liver parenchyma. The gallbladder fossa is checked, and after this is done, the needle lifter is removed with the help of a tooth grasper. the sharp needle on the outside end is cut, and this particular apparatus is removed from the 10 millimeter port. The specimen is bagged in a plastic bag. Hemostasis is checked. There is no need for any additional wash because this was a relatively straightforward case, and the epigastric port is slightly dilated. The gallbladder is sucked inside the plastic bag, and once you suck out the gallbladder, the stones are removed completely and the specimen is extracted. This shows the completion of cholecystectomy. I thank my team member Dr. Praveen and anesthetiist Dr. Deena Dedia. Thank you very much.